Chairman, representatives, and guests, I am before you as a supporter of the proposed marriage amendment to Minnesota's Constitution. Given recent judicial decisions attempting to change the meaning of marriage, the only way to prevent further alteration of the social construct of marriage is to amend our Constitution to define what has been the case for thousands of years, and that is that marriage is the union of one man and one woman. Natural law dictates that marriage is the union of a pair of opposite-sex adults whose flesh unite in a reproductive manner, whether or not children result in this physical union. Simply because a family does not have such a relationship within it due to divorce, death, single parenthood, etc., does not nullify this definition. It only means that a given family does not have within it a married couple. Those in favor of same-sex marriages argue that some people are denied certain rights that other people are granted, that some people are discriminated against. This is just not so. Under our Minnesota Constitution, heterosexuals, homosexuals have every single right that every other person does, all the same, including all laws and rules and benefits surrounding marriage. Homosexuals have the right to marry exactly who every single adult is entitled to marry, and that is a single adult person of the opposite sex. You may also hear from same-sex marriage proponents that heterosexuals can marry who they want to marry, but that homosexuals cannot. The language here must be looked at carefully. First, it is based on wants, not rights. I may want to live in a multi-million-dollar mansion belonging to someone else, but that doesn't mean I have the right to do so. I may want to trade jobs with even someone who would like to do the same with me, and yet that doesn't mean I have the right to do so. Further, there are many heterosexual adults who can't marry who they want to marry. If I wanted to marry my brother, I could not. In fact, if I wanted to marry another adult male, I could not, because I am already married. I ask you to be visionaries and realize the implications of not supporting marriage in the way it has always been recognized. I ask you to realize that there is not one argument that same-sex marriage proponents use today or could use tomorrow that could not then be used for having marriage legally recognized as the legal union of anybody, anything, or any group. If marriage no longer requires a man and a woman, and if marriage is merely based on loving, committed relationships, then there would be no reason not to allow parents to marry their children, grandparents to marry their grandchildren, or people to marry their pets. These relationships are all forms of love and commitment. They all involve commitment and care and even families. The reality, though, is none of them are marriage. And of course, do children no longer need a mother and a father? If we redefine marriage to allow same-sex marriage, the question then is, who's dispensable, the father or the mother? The fact is, both are vitally important, not only for bringing children into this world, but raising them into the future of America. You as legislators have a very important decision before you, reaffirming the fundamental institution of society or redefining it out of existence. May each of you feel the weight of our future on your shoulders. Thank you.